enough of a chance to actually go kill this guy without having any problems. Oh, come on, dude. There you go. We win. Right? It's everyone? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Okay.
However, the final test is upon you.
I get the curse.
Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me.
Uh-oh. This might actually be a problem. This might actually be a problem. Can I go through my chests really quick? Because it was like, okay, fine, whatever, go through it. Oh, that's right, that doesn't have anything. Okay. Do I have anything in here I can use? I mean, I can have my Burst of a Million stuff, and that's not really going to help, though. Wait, I have scrolls that I can use. And that's it. Okay. So let's see here. So we can summon a skeleton. He can kind of help us. He's just going to bypass it. Okay. Oh, okay, I was going to say, does he have a script that only allows the player to attack him? Can I have said script? That would have been amazing. This character can only be harmed by the player. It's like, I can have that on my character so I don't have to worry about dying at all. Ah! I'm doing too much damage. We're getting very, very close. Come on, Scully. There we go. Oh man, he was level 8. Oh, it's Sir Amiel, actually. Now that I've actually seen his name, it's Sir Amiel. Awesome, cool. All right, buddy.
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Sure is. It won't let me. I defeated the ghostly guardians of the Curse of the Crusader. I can now claim it for my own. I've recovered the Curse of the Crusader. I should talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusader relics. Alright. I don't really need the helmet, but it did kind of help a little bit. Alright.
By the Nine! I've not seen such strength! Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
Helm of the Crusader.
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
Okay. So, oh, okay. Okay, Sir Barrack.
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined.
So we're gonna...
Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Knights of the Nine?
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusader's relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
Actually, we can do 2 relics.
Go with virtue.
Test 2, 4. Do the final... Yeah, okay, so that makes sense.
I am at your service, Commander.
You're not the one that we need to talk to, but I'm going to talk to you about other stuff, though. Sir Barrack!
Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more.
Okay. Nice to know.
In death, we continue the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Sir Junkin is someone we do need to talk to.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Tell me more.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
Okay. Boots of the Crusader.
The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Yeah, you don't say anything.
How may I serve you, Commander?
It's weird that they have a lot of knights here, but they don't say any Grey Fox.
Don't pay attention to those rumors. There's no such thing as a thieves' guild. The Grey Fox is just a thief the Watch hasn't caught yet.
That's interesting. Okay. But if I was the Grey Fox, though, that's an interesting thing to happen. Nice and nice.
Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I know where you may find the Gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the Gauntlet's fate?
Yes, please tell me more.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the Gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Cursed? What do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
What about the gauntlets?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Okay. Boots of the Crusader.
When Sir Junkin died while questing after the boots, I mourned his loss. Now I wonder if perhaps it was a mercy that he left us when he did.
Curse.
It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendarr in his very chapel. My entire lineage was ruined by this curse.
Okay.
Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know.
Okay. Gauntlets of the Crusader.
I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendarr in Coral. No mortal man could lift them.
Knights of the Nine.
We had only the best of intentions. Truly we did. We meant only to serve the Nine and the Empire. It's hard to believe it all went so wrong.
Is it because of the Aldmeri Dominion? No, I'm kidding.
May your sword strike true.
Okay, do you say anything?
Find the priestesses of Kinnereth. Only they can guide you to the boots. All I can do is set you on the path.
Okay, do you say something about the gauntlets? No, you don't. Okay.
Walk with the nine,
Just
Sir
wanted to know.
Knight.
Okay, Sir Ralvis?
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope.
Okay.
But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Xilestar.
How did you fall?
I was
Okay.
arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Xilestar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means.
I do. What must I do?
Below the chapel of Xilestar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine.
Okay.
When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me.
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
The gauntlets of the Nine.
Casimir left with the gauntlets when the Order dissolved. I heard that he lost them, but I had my own problems to deal with.
That might be why you weren't worthy, Senator.
Of the original divines, Xilestar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Xilestar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Xilestar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world.
So this is actually supposed to be a hint.
The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Xilestar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
So that's supposed to be a hint.
Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were.
Okay, Mrs. Xilestar.
Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman Saint Calidus built the chapel of Xilestar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When Saint Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Xilestar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Okay. I want to figure out something.
May your sword strike true.
I am at your service.
Okay, so you do have stuff to talk about for these ones. Okay, Boots of the Crusader.
Sir Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least he was spared from the tragedy of the Order's last days.
What? This is Boots.
Sir Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least he was spared from the tragedy.
But we're talking about the boots here. What about the mace, then?
After Beric betrayed us, Sir Ralvis journeyed to the chapel of Leowyn to attempt Xenethar's test of faith. He tried to reach the mace again and again, failing each time. He became obsessed with it, refusing food or drink for days. When I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him. But I was too late. Sir Junkin helped me carry his body back here. I failed my friend, and I failed Xilestar. Perhaps you can succeed where Sir Ralvis could not, and redeem us both.
Okay. Kind of surprised you didn't say anything about the boots in this game.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Okay. Sir Henrik is the last one? Yes. I thought you were over there, but I guess I'm wrong.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
What do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.